to say, I could tell. Your boots aren't muddy and stuff today.
Okay, it is live. I think we're good.
Let's call the meeting to order.
All right, sounds good to me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's lead off with any citizen concerns. No? Okay. Let's go ahead and has everybody reviewed the minutes Tyler sent out from the last meeting?
Would have been April's.
Yes.
Yes, it's April's.
You have those?
Yeah, you'll have to have those.
They're in here somewhere. Yeah. That's all the bank stuff. Alright, you got it. Yeah, right here.
I do.
All right. I'm gonna make a motion to approve the
I'll second.
April meetings. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
That's your reports.
We can note in there was no May meeting, so that we'll have that in our notes that way. We don't have to backtrack if we get confused. Trustees report.
Well, we had 17 homes or people that we helped in April and May. There was 10 in April and 7 in May. And that's who we helped so far in the last 2 months. And we have been busy for the last 2 weeks here also.
Is everybody kind of that's come in for assistance been helped, or if they?
Well, 2 that came have not showed up. They're not coming back for their appointments. And I said, and one called Amy this weekend on a Friday night at 9 o'clock.
Oh, man.
And I told Amy, I'm glad she didn't answer the phone because she shouldn't have. I'm sorry, that's not an emergency at 9 o'clock. That you waited so long and you had an appointment. She stood me up last week when she did not show up for her appointment. And I told Amy I'm glad she didn't answer because at 9 o'clock on Friday evening is not our open time.
Did they try any time after that? Like the
No,
next
I
week?
reached out to her again this morning and no answer.
Okay. So it's not on our end.
No.
Oh gosh, no.
No, I mean, she missed her meeting last Wednesday. We had an appointment at 9:30 and she never showed up.
That's probably the main problem we have is just getting people to hold their appointments, you know.
All right.
Other than that, it's been pretty busy though. Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
lots of rent and
What about
electricity
this
being
month?
paid.
Looking rough?
Like I said, the last couple weeks we've been busy. It didn't help that I was out some
Yeah,
last week.
but-
My husband was in the hospital, so.
But I said was rent and electric is the main 2 problems right now.
It's on it worse too. It's
Yeah,
starting
it
to get
is.
hot.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting hot, it will be.
Center Point is not very hot. Cemetery report.
Okay, Lincoln Cemetery, you know where that is, over by Maple Grove, but it's on, yeah. Okay, there's trees in the front of it. There's, what did you call them?
Those
Bradford pears.
Bradford pears. And there is a monument for a veteran that is in this mess. And he mows around it, but we want those trees removed there, so that doesn't happen anymore. I'd like to get those trees removed if you can get
About
them.
how many you have?
There's 4.
Well, they're in a little bunch
Yeah,
there.
they're just kind
It's
of,
hard to tell which is tree and what's
Which
brush.
brush.
Yeah.
Brush.
because it's so all growed up together, and I
Okay.
was wanting your approval to have them removed so that grave could be opened back up too.
Yeah, just call the number and
Okay, so you approve
We'll
me
have to ask
doing
them
that,
to do
okay?
it.
yeah,
Probably.
that's at least
I think
see
it'd
what
be
it's
too much
already
for
in.
Travis, probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess they're big trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is,
That
I
one
forget
that-
one that Lisa Alexander asked about last time, about the Bradford Parish.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
ones, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
They're by the road, closer
She
to
said
the,
southeast corner.
that's gotta be those,
Yeah,
because when
it'd
we
be-
were out there, the other ones were not, I mean, that's on another property line, so we can't touch those. And then the one that's dead, that's on it's actually Maple Grove's tree,
It's,
is the one that's dead, but that's a big tree. It's mostly dead, I should say.
yeah. There's a leaf or two on it.
It's a leaf or two, but with that being Maple Groves, and we can't really do anything about that one, I don't think.
Mm-mm. Is that right there, kind of in the front when you go up the hill to
Right
it?
there, or
I think I took a picture of it too.
Did you?
let me go to
Second.
Street View, hold on.
I can
Oh,
with her.
it's- It's on that phone.
Oh,
That's not gonna work.
nothing.
Yeah. I think I did take a picture of it though.
I thought you did.
That right there,
I believe it is, yes.
that's the southeast corner right there.
Yeah, on the road, yep.
Yeah.
There's
our
a
drive.
monument right
Okay,
It's-
on the inside of
cause
that.
there's our drive right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not a parking area there, and
No, you
we've
just
thought
kinda
about
that little
establishing
pull-up
at
hill.
least a pull-up, like a gravel pull-up, but I think that'll be for, maybe once we get those trees done, we see the property line and how that ditch flows, maybe we can get something put into there, so. But yeah, I don't know how to, I guess I'm gonna make a motion if we have to
I'll make a second.
get S&S to remove the Bradford pears. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Alright. If we get those taken out quick, they're right on the road, so it shouldn't be an issue with the weather. New business.
New business is, we're going to Westfield, Indiana. We're leaving Sunday afternoon because they're an hour ahead of us. It's up on the other side of Indianapolis. And I didn't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to be up there by 7 their time.
More like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't want to do that or sleep Sunday afternoon.
Westfield's like on the northeast corner. too.
So we are going to go spend the night up there, if that's okay with you guys.
I don't wanna get up at 3 either.
Okay, but we're going up there to do the new budget and the new legislation, yeah.
Try again.
Okay.
Inflation.
Legislation.
Yeah.
Laws that they pass and what we can do and can't do with the money and,
Is that where this new bill you've been looking at?
yes,
is
that's
the-
the
Did
deal.
it pass?
It has passed. The
Passed.
governor signed it.
Okay, cause that one right there, I'll need to read it because.
Well, that's why we're going to this training, because the Department of Local Government Finance and State Board of Accounts is supposed to be there, and ITA is putting it on. So they're supposed to, every newsletter we get from the commissioner from the DLGF, at the very top, it starts with, we are still looking into and getting lots of questions about the new legislation, and we're still looking at it, and we'll give you more answers when we know. So.
Yeah, as soon as you see it.
So
or
that's
have it,
this
send it.
training
I'll
is supposed to be not only about, because we have budget season coming up, so it's gonna be a little bit about that, but most of the training or discussion is gonna be with the DLGF and the SBOA about the new legislation and the, things that have come
Because
in, like what is
Some of it
what.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, some of it doesn't.
I'm hoping they actually know, because, like when, the whole live streaming thing came up, when I asked questions to the state, they're like, I don't know.
Well, this one, I mean, it should be cut and dry if it's a bill as far as the wording on it, but.
Well, and they're
It's
supposed to tell us exactly, because we have to come up with a capital improvement fund within our budget now.
Yeah.
So there's supposed to be training on how to do that. What
Now, will that be like the 30% they're talking
No,
about that goes?
that is supposed to go to infrastructure for us, either a city or a town or a county.
Why don't
but-
we just cut our budget 30% and send it to who they
Well,
think needs it?
the thing it is they don't, they haven't actually lined out what is the 30%, where is that coming from? Is that
it's
just
not gonna
cash
be up the
balance,
whole,
is that just, because now we have to come up with a capital improvement fund too that goes in the budget, so with that, that's gonna cut into our cash balance as well, so.
Cause like with the 30%, it doesn't say it has to go to one entity, so do we keep the 30%, people can, what do you call that, petition us with plans, and then we have a set dollar amount that we go until we're done with our 30%.
The only thing it
and then
says is
goes different places.
30% to a city, town, or county, and it has to go towards infrastructure. That's the
So,
only
yeah,
thing.
it may be
It's-
broad strokes on,
And
they
see,
may-
Boone Township's not just Booneville. Boone
No,
Township's
it's
Booneville, a little bit of
Chandler.
Chandler, and a little bit of Newburgh. So does that mean the city, if we pick Chandler City for infrastructure, can we do that? Because I know the majority of Boone Township's in Booneville, but we're in 3 different cities.
right,
And I don't know if they've even thought about that, because a lot of townships are more than just one city. So we're all in one county, but we're not all in one city.
okay.
Because even Ohio Townships, it's all in Newburgh, mostly. We just have Anderson Road to Alcoa Highway, but then they also have Chandler.
Which isn't Newburgh,
The rest of Chandler.
that isn't Newburgh, Newburgh is the size of a dime in the middle of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just right down in downtown.
I don't know if they've even thought of it, when they passed this, if they've even thought about like,
How-
and then
how
of course you have
towns are
very
divided.
small townships like Anderson Township that does, 5 claims a year that,
Right.
they don't have a lot of budget.
Well, take a lot of notes.
I know, we're taking a lot of notes and, I've got a lot of questions too for state that I hope they'll be able to answer.
I told her to write them all down,
I know,
so we don't forget any of them.
I've even got questions cause we have our budget, workshop with Robert Norris, our DLGF rep. We have that in July, and when I did the pre-budget worksheet on Gateway, it said, do you have any comments or questions or things you wanna address at your meeting, and I'm like, yeah. So I was like,
Things.
this, and this, so we'll see how all that goes.
Women have a headache in front of you, don't you?
Yeah, a
No.
little, it's just
Just take one at a time and work through it, that's what you gotta do.
how you eat an elephant,
Yeah.
one bite at a time.
Is that all you have about that meeting?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, we'll know more once we get that.
Any old business that you have?
Oh, we do have one more new business.
Oh, sorry. go
Oh,
ahead.
yes, I do.
Okay.
I wrote it in.
You're okay.
I would like to make Amy my trustee appointee. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, Amy, do I do it, Amy, as still clerk, but trustee appointee, or do we remove the clerk?
No, I'm still the clerk.
Clerk.
I'm just the appointee in case something were to happen to her.
'Cause
I
that's
can't
what
be
we- That's what we
deputy.
never did with.
She
I
can't be
can't be deputy because I don't
trustee.
live in the township.
That's right.
That's where you
She
get
can't be
sworn in and
deputy
all that stuff.
trustee.
But
Yeah.
you have to have an appointee. That's why you had to do what you did.
Right.
And it can't be a board member because you can't hold 2 positions.
Right.
So,
And so that's what I'm asking for you guys to vote on.
As long as it's all legal.
Yeah.
I mean, the wording-
Amy-
I asked state, when we were at our state called meeting about, because I said, so can anyone be an appointee? And they said, well, technically, yeah, if you have an employee that knows what they're doing. I said, okay, I don't live in the township though, is that okay? And he said, well, there's nothing that says you can't, but I don't know why you would do that. And I'm like, but you can't do that. So I'm like, but you can do it. And he's like, well, yeah, technically you can.
So you technically can't run and be the trustee.
I
but you
can't
can
run
be
and be a
the-
trustee,
And-
and I
and-
can't be the deputy and be sworn in.
Now, what does that entail?
So the only thing with an appointee is you guys would just have to approve it, has to be in the minutes, and then that way if she's out sick or something happens,
We can still have. a
until they
meeting
have
for
it,
them.
until they do
You
a
can still
caucus
have a
and,
meeting.
like
with
we
her.
had with Debbie,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to make Amy an appointee.
And I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
I'm just wanting to make sure.
Yeah.
Everything's covered in case
Yeah.
something,
In
because we
case-
don't know, I mean, I was
No.
out last week because my husband was in the hospital and
Everyone's
it was.
still
And
operating.
And the Debbie debacle.
Yes, I think that taught us a lot, so,
We probably should have done this a while back.
I agree.
But at
But it
least
just kept getting on the back
you've got all the
burner.
information on it now. And
Yeah.
who's Chad's appointee? Do you know?
He actually has a deputy, and that's Linda.
Because they live there.
She's
in
in
Ohio.
She, as soon as she moved to Newburgh, and
Now that means if he ever has to drop out, she'll slide in without a caucus, correct? Or no?
No,
I didn't know
she,
if that.
It'll still be a call.
there's
Would
still
it
a
still be?
caucus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That good? Old business? Any?
No, I don't think so.
Do we need to bring up anything about the dead deer in Millersburg? I'll try to get that alleviated.
Yeah,
I don't know how far it is off the road. I don't know if I can legally go up there and make the county pick it up.
I mean, it definitely
Where
needs
is
to
that
be
one?
addressed. It's a day cemetery,
Oh.
Millersburg
Yeah,
and
yeah,
SQ. There was a deer
a dead
hit
deer in
and
it?
it died.
And
It laid to rest right there in the middle of the cemetery. And,
it's right on.
I'd say its gut was
here.
pretty much busted out of it, so
We
the
had
only
one
reason I
at
knew
Bullock.
walking past, cause normally you can't really see too well there, you could smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it.
He's
We
right
had one at
there.
Bullock a few years ago, and, I mean,
Tell Travis, good luck, buddy.
you gotta have fun
Well, that's why
mowing.
he called me and I said, I don't know if I can get that removed up there, Travis.
Tell Brad.
Tell Brad.
No.
Tell him to send his little
Yeah.
crummy up there to get it.
No.
I got a job for you,
Yeah,
bud.
good job, yeah.
Sorry, Brad. Approval of claims.
You guys all got that already, the banking reports for
Yeah,
May?
Banking report.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, for April.
April.
I have May's
May-
now, we
May's
just
not
got,
here.
yeah, I just got May's, so.
Yeah. I'll make a motion to
Right,
approve
obviously.
April's banking reports.
Yeah, they don't have to see
Yes.
that.
All in favor? Aye. So May will be sent out soon.
Yeah, I just got those last week, we've been having, it's been fun trying to get our mail. So, we're getting it, I noticed this week we've gotten it, cause, we made a call to the
They
post
were
office.
putting it in the
so.
bank outside and not coming in and coming upstairs and delivering it to us anymore. They got a new one and
Oh.
they didn't come upstairs. Well, a lot of times he was delivering it before it was unlocked. So he couldn't get in, so he just put everything, and then our mail was laying down there until,
Or sometimes not at all, cause there was a couple of them that we didn't even get.
yeah.
Hopefully they got that all figured out.
I think so.
Next meeting,
I've got down the 15th or the 23rd.
July 15th will not work for me.
Is that fair week?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair week.
Taking off that week and I'm in charge of all the parking and all that good stuff, so.
Oh, fun.
No, it's not. It was not fun.
I
last
worked
year.
the fair many years.
22nd?
Actually, I'm a judge this
Is
year
it
in
the
the neighborhood.
22nd?
22nd
Yeah.
is Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. Alrighty.
On the 23rd,
22nd,
Second.
22nd.
4:15.
Okay. I think that's the same.
You gonna come to that one?
I'm gonna be coming to a lot of meetings.
Awesome.
Look at that.
I think the 22nd is when we're doing our budget that morning
Oh, yeah.
or afternoon, because we got switched with Anderson Township.
Yeah.
We'll be okay at 4.
Oh yeah, because they're really only like, well, they might be a little longer this time, but they only schedule them for like 45 minutes to begin with. So,
Okay.
and I think it's like it's in the morning. I think during our business hours, so we'll be fine.
Well, thank you for attending our meeting.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Does that conclude everything?
Almost.
Almost.
We're gonna need our guest to come up in front of the camera and introduce herself. Just
I'm
joking.
hidden for now.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Oh, second.
All in
Second.
favor? Aye.